One season. One season to get a tactic right, a tactic firing, and one season to get the worst team in our league as high up as possible. Let's do it! How's it going, folks? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a whistle stop video, whistle stop let's play. We're going to take a tiny team, smaller team, probably the worst team in our league. We're going to see what we can do in one season. Right, so I booted the game up. We're going to go now. What a lot of people do, and what I've done in the past, is you're going like an Arsenal team or something like that. We're going to go back to the roots, what we do best. We're going to go down low in the lower division. So let's get up to England and let's go down to League 2. Barrow, 19th, predicted to finish 19th. What I'm looking for here is the team to finish bottom, predicted. 22nd, Oldham, Salford 3rd, Scunthorpe 14th. Bang! There we go. Stevenage, predicted to finish 24th. That's the boys. Right, here we go then. Davidson takes hot seat. Okay, there's the squad we're going to be working with. And I don't want to use a 4-4-2. Normally in lower league management, I go straight to like a 4-4-2 variation. But I'm going to try something I've had no success with so far in this year's FM. And it's free up front. Now in that free, I'm definitely going to use a target man. Luke Norris looks like a good contender for the target man role, but he's out for 3 months. Already got this lad in on loan, Matty Stevens. He's on loan from Forest Green. Not an ideal target man, but he's going to have to do. Jumping reach 10. He's got the strength. Target man. Right, now it's time to put this tactic together where we're going to have 3 flat up front. So luckily with this team, this squad here, we don't actually have great wingers. We've got one here, Jack Aitchison. He's there, but nothing great standing out. So, for the 3 up front, let's put them up. So we're going to go bang, bang, bang. I definitely want a target man somewhere. So the question now is, do I want 4 at the back? What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players that can play centre back. 3 centre backs. Right, let's get this 3 centre back formation in. Not playing a flat 5. Let's push to wingers. Right. Basic shape. Now, because we're judged to be a poor team, I really want to try and play counter-attacking. So the first thing I'm going to do for this team is defensive line. We're not going to push up high, so it's not going to be this classic that we see everywhere. None of that this time. We're going to go standards. We're going to hold quite deep. And we're going to double standard it, so like a mid to low block. If I'm going with this shape, I'm going to force people in because that's where my players are going to be. So let's do that. So we'll force them in mid block. And we'll also go offside trap, so we're even tighter. I'm happy with this so far. Right, I'm still going to counter press and counter because the defensive line's like this. So if we lose the ball, say here, we can still counter press and get it back and not leave ourselves too exposed. So we'll keep counter press and we'll distribute to centre backs for now. If we get a better target man, we might go to that. Of course, double standard here as well until we can see how they're playing. But definitely not playing out of defence because I've had a quick look at the centre backs and they can't really play in defence on the ball. So I reckon that's the way we're going to go. Slightly more direct, higher tempo, attacking mentality, which might sound surprising for a weak team. But because I've got 3 up front, I'm not going cautious. I want them to get the ball forward and fast to them. So we're going to be on the break, but with an attacking mindset for the more creative players, if that makes sense. Now, roles-wise, we're going with this. So we've got 3 at the back, no nonsense centre back because they can't play ball at the back at all, apart from one man who I've seen in the squad, and I'll show you when we get the team up. Unbelievably, I'm going for a libero at League 2 level. The main reason is I've got 2 in midfield. I don't want them to get too outnumbered. So when he's got the opportunity, when he's swept up, he's going to step up and help the boys out. Mostly in that role, but we'll see. That might be complete carnage, and I might have to get rid of that sharpish, but we're going to try it. Now, wing backs 1 and 2, both on support. Don't want them getting right up here because we'll be too exposed, but from there, and especially when we've got 3 strikers and we're playing early crosses, they don't need to get up there. I want them about here and then banging the balls in. These 2 have got a job on, centre midfield and support, box to box midfield. I want them both up and down. I'm going to ask this fella to hold his position a bit more, take less risk, dribble less. He's going to be more of the anchor of the 2, where he's going to get up and down a bit. But they don't need to do too much in the advanced positions because I've got these 3. Now, target man on support in FM this year and Musher's. He'll drop into there. So he's going to hold the ball in there. And I want two pacey boys, bang bang, either side of him, stretching the game. So they're both going to have stay wider on. Oh, this fella hasn't. Let's get it on. They're both going to have stay wider on. So balls over the top can go to them boys in there. They're going to stretch the game. That's what we're going with. Now I'm just going to get these boys into that team. And I might need to make a couple of signings because the key positions are undoubtedly them two pressing forwards and need to be fast. Right, here's the team. And it's not finished yet. But the guys up front... So we've got our temporary target man. I'm going to give him a shot, Matty Stevens, until the lad gets himself back fit. But on the left-hand side of him, Hector Ingram, right? This is what I wanted. Acceleration 14, pace 15, can comfortably play out wide. He's going to be ideal. So he is my pressing forward on the left-hand side. So I'm looking for him to drop into these gaps, but still be high up. I don't want him playing there, high up. Now you'll notice the gap there. I'm going to have to find one in the loan market most likely to fit in there. I do have an option, which is Tyrone Marsh, but he's not quite fast enough. I think he'll do okay, but I want someone electric down there for counter-attacks. Straight over, let's go on to it. So transfer status, any, listed for loan, yes. Let's see what pings up, and we'll see what we're able to get. We've got a transfer budget of 20 massive grand and a wage budget of a grand. Right, on the loan market, Rayhan Tulloch, we've got a bid in for him. Look at that, acceleration 18, pace 17, can play wide, which is going to really help us because he's going to be inclined to move out wide. That would be the dream signing. Let's see if we can get him. If we can get him, we are laughing. Another good option, if we can't get him, is Masake Zhu. Acceleration 15, pace 15, again, likes to play out wide or up front. These are the type of players I want. I might try and get both, but I don't think I can afford them with a budget. So as those bids are in, that's what we're up against. That's the league table. We're expected to finish bottom of that. What's going to be a good result for us? I don't know. I'm excited to try and work out a new lower league tactic. Ages ago, right at the start of FM21, I did a killer 4-4-2 that destroyed this league, but I don't want to use it. It probably doesn't work now anyway. Let's try and find a new one. Stevenage, what's a good result? Predicted to finish 24th. If I can get in the playoffs, I will be buzzing. Let's check in after a dozen games or so.
Whatever it is, I've got just the cure for it. Nice, icy lemonade would be just right.
So we're back, and after those clips, what you just saw, you probably saw a good counter-attacking goal, which is exactly what I was after. Now, this game against Forest Green, even better. I'm just going to shrink my head so we can catch up with it. So it's a corner at Forest Green. Eyes on the boys on the edge of the box, and then you're going to see the perfect counter-attacking goal for this system. As we play it on, in comes the corner, big header from the libero Van Kooten. Pet's going to pick it up, first ball from Pet, little nudge, now bang. This is what I've gone for. Every set play we've got in defence, we keep our three strikers across the top. So we've got Hector Ingram there, we've got a target man there, and we've got Tulloch on there. And I remember what I said, the two boys outside of Norris are lightning. So when this comes up, Hector Ingram gets it, Tulloch's on the far side, ping, and then Tulloch's pace sees him, smash it in. Next highlight, returns a favour, Tulloch picks it up, counter attack again, over the other side, Hector Ingram, you saw Norris dropping off, and he pings it a win. So these kind of match ratings have been pretty common. The defence have played well, the midfield have been pretty quiet because they've got a pretty unspectacular job, and the three boys up front have just been creaming it. They've done perfectly. So tactic-wise, that's what we've settled on. It's pretty much what I left you with, apart from I've dropped the wing-backs back a bit because we're getting too high up. We've still got that libero in League 2. Can you believe it? And the boys up front have done the job. Now check out the league table. Mamma mia, we are top of the league. Unbelievable. And if you look at the player stats, none of our players really stand out because it's a proper team effort. Goals, for example, we're nowhere to be seen in top goal scorers because those three up front are spreading it out. Check out the league table. Only conceded 8 goals. So we're definitely doing something right. We've only conceded more than 1 goal once in a match, and that was bizarrely to the team at the bottom of the league, which, if you think about it, kind of figures out because all the other teams are taking us for granted a bit, thinking we're an easy hit. So we're getting that ball over the top to those pacey strikers, and we're catching teams on the break. So far, so good. The team that was predicted to finish rock bottom of Sky Bet League 2 are currently sitting top of the league. How far can we go with these boys? This is the smallest mini-series ever. We've got this episode and we're going to do another one as well. Where can we finish? Let me know. We'll tweak the tactic. If we nail it, I'll give it up for download. At the minute, I'm still tweaking it, so I'm not confident in doing that yet. So I think what we'll do now is we'll go into this game. We've got Eastleigh away now. Eastleigh, I think, yeah, it's an FA Cup game. So this will hopefully show us where we're moving and how we're doing. So let's get to that match. We're going with the Stevenage free-up formation. I'm going to work on a separate formation for games where we start to struggle a bit. But for now, let's rock with this. Now, at the moment, I'm playing in 2D, so just so I can see the movement patterns. Got wearing white, obviously. Devine to Osborne, centre midfield. There's the free strikers. Tulloch to Osborne. This game looks like, as Carter plays it to Hector Ingram, it looks like one of them games. Oh, lovely move, but disallowed. It looks like one of them games where they're going to sit back as well. So two teams sitting back can be a bit tricky. Now we try and catch them on a break, and this is the perfect way to do it. Hector Ingram to Tulloch, and that crew is the perfect counter-attacking goal. Let's check it out. Wins back on the edge of the box. There's one striker. Pings it over the top to the other pacey striker, who finishes perfectly. Get in. Working. Now what that means, obviously, is they're going to have to come on to us as well. So we might be able to repeat that little movement again. Right, here they come. Hopefully, here we go. We won the ball again. So it looks like we're going to try this counter again. There's a long ball. Doesn't work this time. Defence aren't great on the ball. Eastleigh coming forward. Pinging it around. We're making them look a bit Brazil-like here. Crosses and Cumin holds it. Cumin's on loan from Chelsea. A deal already done before I got to the club. Right, counter-attack again. Marshall now. Here's the pacey Tulloch. Look at him. He's electric. Into the box. Ingram. 2-0. Get in. Those two, like I said, right at the start, absolutely key. Look how wide Tulloch is. Pressing forward. Pressing into the box. Bit like a winger. Whips it across. Ingram. Easy work. Okay, Cumin on the ball. Big heave forward towards Tulloch. Is Norris the target man? That's nice. Ingram. Free zip. The free strike is working beautifully together again. Big long ball up front from the keeper. Surprised he won the header because he's only little, but there's the target man dropping back. Lays it into Hector Ingram. Pacey, pacey, pacey at this level. That's what you need. Throw in James Wild in. In it comes to Osborne. He's going to ping one, is he? Finds Tulloch. And a bit of a scramble and Osborne puts it in. I don't know what level Eastleigh are at, but this is nice stuff. Well happy with this. So we've not seen much from the libero yet, but he is absolutely knackered just seeing him. But what a great first half that is. Let's have a look at the average positions. There you go. This is us here. There's the libero just coming ahead. But look at that. That guy there is the target man. So he drops back and lets these two run past him. Bloody exceptional, boys. Second half underway. Eastleigh on the attack this time, but Osborne wins it back. Back to the keeper. How can we launch a counter-attack for Townsend? Nothing this time. Looks like they're coming back at us. Partington, Odo. Partington crosses. Oh, he smacks the crossbar. Boys are getting a little bit slack. Devine clears. There's Tulloch. Here comes the counter-attack again. Hector Ingram back to Tulloch. It's beautiful play. This is great counter-attacking football from the boys. These two have got like a proper understanding developing here. And Tulloch with his second little nifty dink over the top. He's on loan from a Premier League team and you can tell. Eastleigh on the attack. They don't know what's hit them, bless them. 1 hour gone. I'm just looking for the counter-attacking movements here. This is what I'm after now. Because they're going to be pushing on. Marshall has given a penalty away. Okay. So they're going to ping this one in, which is a bit... House takes it and Cumin saves it. Cumin saves it and it's blazed over. Get in. Yeah, so what we're looking for here is the counter-attacking football. As a reminder, after this highlight, in fact, let's do it now. Our possession stats is standard and standard. So we're playing a mid to low block, forcing opposition inside with a offside trap. Let's see how this highlight plays out. There's my libero. Forward to the target man. To the pressing forward. That was nice. We want more of that. Devine crosses. Tulloch puts in his hat-trick. That's 6-0 and getting that boy off the pitch and wrapping him in cotton wool. Here's the early crosses as well. From the left back. Over it goes. How are you doing? Good signs this. Good signs. I'm liking this tactic as well. It's nice to get excited by a tactic again. That's the full-time whistle crew. 6-0. There's the stats. I mean, we gave away quite a few shots, but we're just so clinical on the break. And those boys up front, they got a 9.9 for Tulloch, 9.5 for Hector Ingram. Pace. Praise him till the cow comes home. Absolutely fantastic performance. So that'll be a wrap for this little mini episode, crew. That's the formation we're going with. Stick with it. We'll see if it works. I've also just built a second one for times that it's not quite working. Still free up in a way. Double shadow striker with that target man. Hopefully I don't need to go to that because I'm well happy with the way that last one just worked. So let's see how it goes. By the way, crew, if you've got any other team that I should have one season blast at, maybe a team predicted to finish bottom of Portugal, of Germany, bang it in the comments and let's see what damage we can do.